Yes, 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 my people. Welcome back to Blocks to Bags. We've got another episode of the social update. I'm joined by.
Hey guys, it's Shadee B.
I'm your boy Seb. And today we're talking about threads.
Threads.
Let's get into it.
Threads versus Twitter.
Threads versus Twitter. So, over the last, I don't know, it's been like 2 weeks or whatever. If you haven't been living under a rock, you would have seen that Meta has released a Twitter competitor called Threads. It's taken the market by storm. The fastest growing app ever in history. Over 100 million users, just like that. What are we saying?
Yeah, so Threads was the fastest growing platform, even more so than ChatGPT.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is real crazy.
In 1 hour, 1 million users, crazy. Anyway, what do you think about Threads?
I think Threads was a great move in the war between... it seems like it's literally a war between the companies and the founders.
I think so.
Apparently, Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are about to go at it in the ring. I think Mark Zuckerberg is going to give Elon a beat down. Just like Threads is giving Twitter a beat down.
This is how tech founders have wars.
Facts.
They create like competitive apps and they just name it like one feature of their already used apps.
Facts. I mean, in our previous episode on the social update, you can check it on YouTube. We did talk about Twitter and how they have been struggling, and we had that debate. Are they going to make it to the end of the year? This actually is like a proper, I guess, thing that's happened now where I'm really questioning.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think they released Threads at such a perfect time as well. Because do you remember when Elon Musk started limiting people from seeing tweets?
Yes.
On Twitter because there was like a case going against them or something like that. Threads was released in that week where people couldn't like view tweets as much anymore. So they've timed it so perfectly.
And then
it flopped.
No. So, all right, boom. All the hype was there. They passed, I think, 100 million users within a couple of days.
Yeah.
Everything was going good.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, fast forward to a week, and then we've seen that there's been a 20% churn in the users. The average time spent on the app has gone down from, at the peak, it was 20 minutes a day. And then now it's gone down to around 5 minutes a day.
Yeah.
What are we saying?
I think there's a number of reasons. One, it's not very innovative, the app of Threads. All you can really do is view people's threads and tweet, not tweet, but thread as well.
Tweets. Really and truly, but it's okay.
You know, on Twitter, you've got everything. You can look at geotags, you can search other tweets, you can see...
There's news features, there's videos,
there's so much on Twitter. So if you're going to release a competitive app, you got to make sure you've got a gap in the market somewhere where they're going to have amazing features that Twitter can only dream of having.
You know what? I'm not going to lie to you, though, but I feel like with Twitter... it was a bit too much. And what I liked about Threads is the kind of simplicity and the fact that I can see my friends' threads. Just like very simply, I'm not distracted by other things. We're going to try our hardest to just stick to the... what do you call it? A thread?
It's a thread.
Post? Okay. So I'm happy that I get to see my friends' threads. I sound so weird. I'm happy I get to see my friends' threads, yeah? Okay, this is why it might not even work out in the long term. Yo, Zach, you might need to look at the wording of it. But for me, it was nice. It was nice just to see everyone's thoughts. I felt that people were back to sharing again. I feel like, for me, I created Twitter when I really, like 10 years ago. I used it for like a year or two. It became too much. I jumped off it. And Instagram is kind of where I'd been lurking.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of other people like me that were Instagram kind of lurkers.
Yeah.
Like Instagram is our main channel. And now I see all of the Instagram lurkers coming out with their thoughts and opinions. Before it was just visuals.
Yeah, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think people are sharing their true, unique thoughts and feelings on Threads. I think people are still trying to keep it a little bit conservative because it's Instagram. On Twitter, people just
Wow.
tweet madnesses all the time. It's like you forget that other people are following you, sort of thing, on Twitter. But then on Threads, like, you have that subconscious, like, oh yeah, I think my colleague might be following me and my grandma might be following me.
Facts. So,
You know?
question. You work with creators, you work with influencers. What kind of advice have you been giving them around Threads? If you're a creator or a business, should you be on Threads or no?
I think you should definitely be on Threads, but I still think that you should focus on Instagram being like your portfolio and doing all your brand awareness and social selling and stuff like that. But just use Threads as like a light-hearted platform that your audience can get to know you a bit more. Like,
Yeah.
share your thoughts, share funny jokes, share
Yeah.
some like light-hearted videos, light-hearted content, but do not use it as a marketing tool because your audience is just going to get annoyed at you, basically.
Yeah. Why is that though? Are you not allowed to? It gives people another angle, another side, right? I mean, if I'm seeing you're a fitness influencer, I'm seeing the 6-pack pictures and this and that and whatnot. I feel like Threads can give like another avenue for, creators to kind of be taken like a bit more seriously, or if you know what I'm saying.
This is from the research that I've done from reading public tweets about influencers coming on Threads, businesses coming on Threads, and a lot of threads.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
It's like trying to learn another language. Sorry. A lot of people's threads would say, oh, I hope this isn't like another platform that these influencers, these businesses, these brands are going to be promoting.
Yeah.
There are things like we just want to get to know their personality, like actually show their personality and understand why us as an audience are connecting with them further, you know?
Facts. Okay. So here's another thing, right? We've been talking about threads. I'm not going to lie to you. There was a feature that Twitter released, which I thought was very, very, very interesting. I don't know if this was in relation to threads coming out, but I saw that Twitter is going to start sharing its ad revenue for the impressions that you get on a tweet. And I've seen a couple of tweets where creators have had, the tweets have gone viral and they're getting payouts of like 5 grand, 10 grand, 25 grand. Because their tweets have generated millions and millions of impressions. And I think that's quite cool to get paid for your thoughts on like a tweet.
Lit. We did speak about this before, didn't we? The shout out to all the Love Island tweeters because you lot are going to be taking home some money.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely something that maybe Meta or Threads should be looking at as a way to keep creators kind of engaged on that kind of platform.
Yeah, I think it's really great. I think if you can give anyone the opportunity to monetize off of a social media platform that you use religiously and you've been dedicated to using that app, I think that's amazing.
Okay.
And it doesn't just like limit the criteria of like personality that you are, you know, anyone can benefit from it.
Yep.
It's the same when YouTube are lowering their barriers to join the monetization program.
Makes sense.
Like, we were especially excited about it, weren't we?
Very, very, very excited. Very, very excited. So, it's saying that there's been a Threads insider document which has leaked.
Yeah.
Which includes upcoming features. So we said it's quite bare at the moment, but they're gonna apparently introduce DMs, trends, topics, and improved search. Would that make it more of a reason? To stay on Threads or take it up versus Twitter?
Do you know what? I think they're doing what Apple's doing. I think they're using the same strategy where they have this bank of features that they're going to have within the app, but they're just releasing it slowly. Because I think that they know that people are going to get excited. They're going to drop excitement, come off of it. And then once they release their new features, people are going to jump back onto it. So that you have to like constantly release different and innovative features to keep your audience interested. Because if they just gave us everything straight away...
All at once.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know. But then at the same time, I think that's part of the reason why, like I said, a lot of people have come off it. And then also, I think because the engagement is so bad on Threads as well, people just don't want to know.
You think the engagement is bad? I'm hearing the engagement is...
No, it's not good.
Okay.
Like, some people, if... They could get like 100, 150, 200 likes, 10 comments or whatever on a photo, but then they'll get like 1 like on a thread.
Oh yeah, that's a bit mad.
Or like 1 comment, so it's like...
What if the thread isn't banging?
I know, but if this is how social media works. Like if people aren't really engaging with what
The
you're
bunda is
saying,
given more than the mind. What? It's true. It's true. It's true.
wow.
They shouldn't be hurt. I mean, come up with some better thoughts, isn't it?
We're not just talking about bundas here.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, if you're getting bare likes on your images and your friends is only getting 1 like or 2 likes, you're getting thousands of likes on your Instagram, and your friend is only getting 1
Basically, get a personality. Your bunda is not a personality. It's part of it, but I'm joking.
It's not it.
That's not it. Say something smart.
Exactly.
But no, the engagement isn't great, I don't think. What, you think it's good?
From what I've seen, I like the comments. I've heard, cause Twitter is just so open and there's just so much like crazy bots and hate speech and just
really inappropriate content that shouldn't be
very
there.
inappropriate. It's kind of like the wild west, whereas Threads seems to just be a bit more cleaner, more positive, curated.
If we could compare Threads and Twitter as countries, I think Threads is the UK and Twitter is America.
Yeah, that's a great comparison. That is a great comparison.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
There's different levels of craziness, you know.
Wicked. So, I guess that might just even be the summary of the Threads versus Twitter. Is there any more updates we need to give them? Or watch the space kind of thing?
Yeah, let me have a look. Oh, this is hilarious. Remember I told you this. Twitter is working on the ability to hide your blue check mark.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Wait, what? After forcing people to pay for the verified check mark,
yeah.
now they're allowing you to hide it?
Because do you know what it is? I think, and this is the same as Instagram, right? I think before, when you didn't have to buy a blue check and you were just granted it, it was like the cool thing, like it was an accolade sort of thing. But now if you buy it, you're a bit of a loser. Like, people can tell if you're buying a blue check mark or like, why are you spending £15 a month to make yourself look cool? Like, nobody cares. Do you know what I mean?
I ain't shading the people that do that because there are some benefits, yeah?
No,
we don't say them that
no. There's definitely benefits. If you are obviously a creator or a brand or whatever, I understand. But like, if Jimmy from down the road...
Why he wants a blue check mark?
He's got like 800 followers. He works for his dad. And he's buying a blue check mark.
Yeah.
Why?
Why, Jimmy? Why? That's a good question. Why? It's all about authority and social proof, isn't it?
No, I'm joking.
Clout.
Shout out to everyone that paid for the blue check mark.
But not really.
No, I understand the creative benefits though, because it does. I don't know about Twitter, but I know on Instagram it does boost your engagement, like it boosts your reach, like with your content and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's hilarious, the Twitter update. I don't really understand it. Like, why would you pay for a check mark and then want to hide it? Yeah, because, you know, like...
I think there was a lot of backlash because once the verified check marks things came in, a lot of verified people before are like, I don't even want the verification. It looks like I'm paying for it. I mean, I guess they are now, yeah, but there was a lot of backlash in saying that I don't care about this verification thing if people are going to pay for it. It means nothing.
I think on Instagram, it costs like $14.99 a month to have the blue check.
Apparently, they're bringing in a little package if you do the Facebook and the Instagram thing. You get a bit of a reduction, isn't it? You get a bit of a discount.
So gold package.
So Jimmy,
Jimmy, get on the discount.
Get the discount ASAP if you need. Sick.
Okay, let me see if there's any more.
If there isn't, we can just leave it there and move on to our next episode, which is we're gonna fire it off. Cool. So, you've heard it here first. Threads versus Twitter. What's happening now? What's coming next? Verified versus unverified. We've had a bit of banter. We've had a bit of fun. We've given you guys some informative tips. What more could you want? I'm your boy Seb.
And it's Shadee B.
And this is the social update from Blocks to Bags. See you next time.